haven't had a cleaning day in 60 years. Not one Saturday on my knees with a bucket, and my little house in Osaka is never messy. My neighbours' homes are the same, tidy, and nobody is scrubbing. Not because we clean more, because we never let it pile up. In Japan, a tidy home is not an event, it's a system. Today I'll hand you that system in 6 small pieces. The 6th piece takes 10 minutes. You'll start it tonight. First, let this grandmother be a little strict with you. Your weekend cleaning day is not a virtue. It's a symptom. A house that needs a cleaning day has a broken system. Mess isn't made on Saturday. It's made all week, one dropped jacket at a time. The mess works daily and you fight it weekly. It wins. We have an old word for the cure, katazuke. It doesn't mean cleaning, it means returning things to where they live. If everything returns, there's nothing left to clean up. So come in, slippers are by the door. Piswam, the Genkan. Every Japanese home has this small sunken space at the entrance. Shoes stop there, always. Not even grandchildren get exceptions. My mother stood at ours like a kind customs officer. Mud, dust, the noise of the street. Nothing crossed that step. The Genkan taught me the first rule of a calm home. A home needs a border or the world moves in. You don't need to rebuild your entryway, a mat, a shoe tray, a hook for your keys. That's a Genkan. Let your bag land there too, every single day. Piece 2. Everything you own needs an address. In my kitchen, the scissors have lived in the same drawer since 1974. The tape, the stamps, the spare buttons all have homes. So when I finish with something, my hands know where it goes. I don't decide. I don't think. I just deliver it. Clutter is not mess, you see. Clutter is delayed decisions. Now here is the secret nobody tells you. Don't store things where they're easy to take out. Store them where they're easy to put back. Putting back is the moment that decides everything. When my children were small, the toy basket sat where toys fell. Tonight, find 5 homeless things in your house. Give each one an address near where you actually use it. Piece 3. Touch things once. When your coat comes off, it goes straight to its hook. Not to the chair, never to the chair. You know exactly which chair I mean. Tell me in the comments what leaves on your chair right now. My husband had that chair in our first year of marriage. His jacket lived on it like a lazy cat. So one day I moved a hook right beside that chair. Same distance for his arm, a different fate for the jacket. The lesson is gentle. Don't fight the habit, shorten the journey. If putting away takes 2 seconds, even a tired person does it. One touch, straight home. That is the whole trick. Oh, and stay close because piece 6 holds my hardest story. The winter this system carried me when I could not carry myself. Piece 4. Keep some emptiness on purpose. In many Japanese homes, the floor is mostly visible. Surfaces stay about 70% clear. And here's my rule. Keep 30% of every shelf empty. A full shelf has no patience. 1 new teacup and it overflows onto the counter. But empty space is not waste. Empty space is room for life to enter. Last spring, my granddaughter Hannah drew me with bright purple hair. That drawing went onto my shelf the very same evening. That is what the 30% is for. Clear 1 counter tonight and defend it like a small garden. Piece 5. Guard the entrance, not the exit. We have a word for it. Mottainai. The sorrow of a finger wasted. Most people feel it at the trash can. That is too late. I feel it in the shop before the buying. I hold the thing and ask it one question. Where in my house will you live? No address? Then it stays in the shop. A tidy home is not made by clever storage. It's made by fewer things arriving in the first place. Try it once this week. Ask the question, then walk away. P6. The tide. In the tea ceremony, putting away is part of the ceremony. The whisk, the cloth, the bowl. Each returns before the host bows. My home ends its day the same way. 10 minutes before bed, the tide goes out. Cushions straighten, cups sail back to the kitchen. The scissors fly home to their drawer of 50 years. The newspaper folds itself under my arm and comes along. Because everything has an address, 10 minutes is truly enough. By morning, the house looks like nobody ever struggled here. Now the story I promised you. The winter my husband died, I could barely boil rice. But my hands kept doing the 10 minutes without me. The house held steady when I could not. That is what a system is for. If that warmed you, subscribe. This grandmother has many more small pieces of Japan. One small confession before you go. There is one big cleaning in Japan. Osoji at year's end. In December, whole families wipe the year off the house together, laughing. It's a festival, not a punishment, because the other 364 days handle themselves. So tonight, just do the 6th piece. 10 minutes. Let the tide go out before you sleep. Then wake up in a house that held its shape. 60 years, no cleaning day. Yours starts tonight.